Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week, so if you want to see what's new in makeup, then just keep on watching. Also, this look is done with the Halloween palettes by Uden's Eye and Angelica. This is, by the way, also a look that I recreated from Angelica herself in 2018. I just saw it today and was like, listen, that's cute. Can I do that with the palettes? I sure can. So let's start though with new makeup. Let's start with the new makeup releases. And we'll start with Charlotte Tilbury, which will bring us a new eyeshadow palette. This is the Fire Rose Quad. It is limited edition, has featuring of warm rose golds and copper tones. And again, it's 4 colors, which it's a quad. You know what I mean? Listen. When I saw this, I thought it would be one of her past releases. I feel like she's doing the same thing over and over and over again, which again, if like they didn't told me that this would be a new quad, I would have thought, okay, well, it's one of her quads. You know what I mean? So I wish that she would do something new, maybe also branch out of the quads. We did see that in the past, that she had released like smaller palettes, a little bit bigger palettes, but it's always the same color scheme, which again, if you love this color scheme, you probably will have this color scheme at home. You know, I do love green tones. I do have green tones at home. And I wish that after like releasing, she had like a blue palette, a green palette, she would do a little bit more into that direction. I definitely know she's not a colorful queen. Like, it's not her brand. She is more of that effortless, a beautiful, stunning woman that has like just a few colors and it's blended out. I get that. But again, I wish that this would be a little bit more, a little bit different, but it's just me. I know it's not my, I am not the target audience of Charlotte Tilbury, but for me, this is a skip. We do also have a release by Glossier. We have 2 mini sized of their blushes, and I think this is Puff and Rise, which I think they are existing colors, if I'm not mistaken. The set is $23, and again, there are smaller sizes, which, listen, I don't think you would go through this, even though this is smaller sizing. Normally these blushes are like, you know, you have a lot from them because they're like, listen, they're too like, I don't even think you can go to through a regular blush, at least not in a year, maybe in 2. You know what I mean? It's like the Rare Beauty one where you have it and have it and have it and never go through it. I do think both of these colors are stunning. I do like Rise a lot, like the terracotta-y brownish shade. For me though, I feel like Glossier is not easy to come by in Germany, so I will skip this. But I do think it's a great deal. Like for 2 colors, you can, again, mini sizing, you do have a lot of them. So I think it's a great deal. I don't think though it is available for me. We have to talk about Dior. And it's because of this beautiful packaging. I'm 100% beautiful packaging. And then I read the pricing, and I was like horrified. Listen, I saw this picture. It is stunning. That is totally up my aesthetic. It's like, it's subtle. It's like sophisticated. And you know, if you see me, you wouldn't think that, do you? But I absolutely love that. I would feel like a grown woman to own one of these, all of these, maybe not the brush though. And then we do have like the price. By the way, this is the Rouge Premiere collection, and it is a limited edition collection. It is together with the French artisanal workshop Bernardot. I'm not sure about that. Listen. This is 24 karat gold. Like, listen, the casing in one refill is, for the lipstick, is $516. $516. The brush is, listen, look at this small brush. It's $185. Listen, not talking about the mirror. This is $340, which is stupid. Like, listen, it's stupid. I do think these colors are stunning. I would love to own one of this, like, combination of lipsticks. Do I really like I don't want to have it like in gold. I would go with plastic that is like gold, a little bit more weighted plastic as well. I would buy that for that. I love the design. I hate the pricing, so this is a pass, but it breaks my heart. We also have a Romant Dog like collection. To be honest, do I need to like listen? Let me switch to like German so I can read it at least. This is the Nude launch, and there are 3 eyeshadow palettes. There are a few like of the glossy bombs, I feel. Yeah, listen, there are sets as well. I can't read that because like Asian is like not translating properly, but you can like buy them like together with the glosses. You can buy them separately. There are 3 eyeshadow palettes, which they do look pretty, don't get me wrong, but in general this is a skip. But it's like it's looking really cool. Like also the plushy thingy, I don't even know what it is, but again, it's a skip. But just because I don't think we can buy this. Maybe on Yes Style. We'll see about that. I'm still waiting though on one collection on Yes Style, so just so you know. But yeah, it's a skip, but it's cute though. We are in that phase of the year where we do have holiday releases. We do have a new collection by Wet n Wild, which are holiday releases, collections together with Foxtrot. I am not familiar. It looks cute though. There are eyeshadow palettes, brush sets, there are blush and bronzer duos with highlighters as well in the mix. They are cute lip products. I think they are really, really cute. Will I buy any of these? No, but it's more of we don't get that here in Europe, Germany, then I wouldn't if I saw it, you know, in person. I do think the brushes are normally really nicely, as well as the face products by Wet n Wild, lip products as well. So the palette is not quite my thing, but again, I would buy things if it was available in Europe or Germany, so it's a skip just because of that. A brand I think is quite new is Dieverune, the cosmetics. Listen, I hope someone is like clarify which brand it is, but it's, I would say it's Dieverune, like it seemed to be a little bit French, I don't know. But this palette is releasing, this is the Moth and the Moon palette, if I'm not mistaken. There are 5 multichromes, 1 shimmer and 6 matte. Which, okay, that's, listen, it's really, really pretty. There are definitely in the palettes deep, medium and light shades. The light shades just in the shimmer, but I would be fine with that. Listen, I just want to have at least 1 shade I can use in my inner corner, you know what I mean? I am not sure how they like the multichromes, because 5 shades are a lot in a palette. I don't see pricing as well. I think this is looking really, really cute. I do like the color story. So I know that this will also probably come to Monolith. If it will be, I will link it down below. I'm excited about this. This could be really, really nice. We do also have a new collection by Trixie Cosmetics. This is the Horse Girl collection. And we do have a 12-pump palette. We also have a blush in Show Pony. We have Eden liquid lipstick. We do have also bundles, notebooks, bandana sets, and a crew neck as well, which are not shown here. To be honest, I don't hate it. Normally I do have a problem with like Trixie Cosmetics being too playful, not quite my color story, but for this one I feel like the color story is a neutral palette with some pops. We have like pinky tones as well. There is at least 1 deeper brown. There's a really light shade. We do have like a turquoisey shade as well. The blush is a little bit too pigmented, at least in my opinion for me, but the lip color is also really pretty. So in general I do think this is a really nice like collection. Will I buy it? Probably not. But again, I do think it's really, really pretty. This one is a first, at least I think so. This is a bigger palette by Taty Tamuka and Sigil inspired, and this one is also a full-on neutral palette by herself, by her brand, which I think is an amazing idea. First of all, yes, these are boring browns. Listen, I'm fine with that. Of course, there are some special shades where you have duochromes as well. This is the Allure palette, and I think this is really, really cool. This seemed to be like a horse riding like inspiration. I do think it's a great idea to make bigger palettes. This one seemed to be a 12-pan palette, and normally she has like smaller palettes. She also has like 6 pans or like longer palettes, and to be honest, I just don't enjoy longer palettes just because there are like, listen, you can do them like in 2 rows and then they would be shorter. I do think that is like better to store as well as like bring with you when you travel. So I do enjoy that this is a like a normal compact palette. I feel like the colors look really, really pretty. If you wanted to have like a neutral palette that has a little bit of a special twist, again, there are some duochromes in that palette as well. I think this one is really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then we do have a new release by BH Cosmetics. I don't know if you know, but I felt like the last month with the whole bankruptcy thing that BH Cosmetics was a little bit more like silent about some releases. I did see the newest releases in our drugstores, but none of them were like bringing it on the table, if you will. These ones are some liquid eyeshadows, and these are also like Halloween releases, which I do enjoy. I don't know if they're like duochrome or if they're just liquid eyeshadows. These ones are the Poison Spook liquid shadows, and I do think the colors are great. We do have not really like neutral shade, which I mean for Halloween season, I love that. Yeah, they do look pretty. I don't know if I would buy them. If I see them, I probably would swatch them, and if I see them in drugstores, maybe I pick up 1 or 2. It is the season of the neutrals. I definitely see that. There is a small palette by Nabla Cosmetics, and this one is the side-by-side nude palette, and this one is a smaller of their side-by-side palette, the big one, you know what I mean? This is a 9-pan full-size nude shadows with different finishes, and then we do also have some sets where you do have a pouch as well as one of those Cupid arrows in Cappuccino, as well as the Beyond Gel Lipstick in Libido. Why not? Which both of them are a great color. I feel that would go with the palette. If you have the side-by-side palette, I don't think this is something you definitely need. Again, we are in the new neutral nude palette like era, if you will. Also a lot of cool tones, by the way. So this one is a skip. I was not interested in the side-by-side palette, so I'm not into the side-by-side nude mini palette. So that's a skip for me. We have a collaboration which I could have just like dismissed and I would be fine my whole life. This is a collaboration between Madonna and Jerrod Blandino, which is or was a founder of Too Faced, and the new brand which I totally forgot the name of. This is a limited edition. We do have a mirror, highlighter, lip gloss, and lipstick, and this is looking, I won't say horrendous, but I mean sure is. This like mirror is this mirror that looks like one that you would give for free is $25. The highlighter is $45. The gloss and the lipsticks are both $30. Listen, this is looking like Claire's makeup, and not like, listen, not even a little bit in a good way. Like the highlight, at least the shade is looking good. Not for me though, again, pale AF, but also the imprint is looking like childish. Again, the mirror is $25, and this is looking like you would give it for free. Like for free. In an advent calendar, of course, this is not for free, but like it's not pretty at all. And the lipstick, yeah, it's red. Like it's a red like lipstick. So it's not looking good, guys. I just know. It's a total up to no. This is not cute. This is not something I would buy at all. Even not even if I would be a Madonna fan, which I'm not. So it's like this is like a hell of a skip. No. Let's talk about some drugstore news. Catrice is releasing a new holiday collection, and this one is, does it have like a name? It's the Magic Christmas Story limited edition. And you can definitely see there are lipsticks, eyeshadow palette, nail stickers or vinyls. There are some highlighters or highlighter blush, and then there are some nail polishes. To be honest, I do think the eyeshadow palette is quite random. I don't know what you would say, but I don't see a reason why we have like, except maybe color. Like, listen, they were like, listen, the guys and girls like cried for color. Let's put some colors in there. I don't know what to like do with that. And you know, I am color. Like, listen, but the palette is, and then listen, it's always the thing. They put in some random colors you can't be happy with. Like, listen, and then they are like, oh well, they don't want it to buy our colorful palette, so we do like the next 5 limited editions, just neutrals. Listen, that's not a cohesive colorful palette, at least not in my opinion. Listen, if you are another opinion, write it down in the comments. Would you buy a palette? I mean, yes, I could work with that palette. I'm not saying I couldn't. I could do looks with a palette, but I feel like for me, this is a difficult color scheme to work with. There is one gold, which is the lightest shade, which I think should have been lighter. Then there's one deep blue, which I mean, yes. But then we do have reds as well, which are like primary, like this is a primary color palette with some like pinks and purple. I just know it's a no. The lipsticks are though cute. I do think the shape is really nice. I would buy that. Nail stickers I won't. The liquid blush highlighter, listen, I don't think that will work. And then again, for nail like lacquers, I'm out of that as well. We do also have a collaboration which is interesting between BPerfect and Lmd, which I don't know who that should be or who that is in general. Is that like just I'm not sure. There is an eyeshadow palette as well as a face palette. So this is one palette with eyes and face. This is the Masterpiece Face and Eyes palette. And I have to say, yeah, there are 4 multi-use face powders, 12 eyeshadows. And I am not... I feel this is not inclusive enough, and this is a master like class or masterpiece palette. I think like the eyeshadow palette itself could have been something, but with the face palettes included, like listen, this is like a medium, maybe I could use that as well, face palette. If you're deeper than this, none of these shades will work as a face palette. Again, you could maybe let the eyeshadows work on deeper skin tones as well, but not a face palette. And I mean, you buy both of them if you want or not. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if that is in collaboration with a creator, which I am not... Oh, it's Louise McDonald, which I also don't know. But I get that this is probably the perfect palette for her skin tone, if that is the one in the picture. I'm not sure about her, like never heard of her. But I feel like, yes, these work with her skin tone and complexion, but again, it's not working with others. So this is a skip for me. And we do have another eyeshadow palette by Colourpop, which I feel like they definitely slowed down and lost or past month with releases. And this is the Cloud 9 palette. This is a full-on cool tone palette. A really light one as well, because I feel like the deepest tone is that mid-gray. And then we do have it like a deeper gray, but has glitter in it. So, you know, it's 19 bucks. We do have... It will release next week. These are Silver Blues, Celestial Shimmers, Neutral for Everyday, Frosty Cyber, Glazed in Day, and Renaissance Inspired Silver Glam. It's a cool tone palette. It's a cool tone palette. I'm not the biggest fan of cool tone palettes. So I do think these colors are pretty. If you are a fan of cool tone palettes and you don't own that like big one, 35 color palette from them, I definitely think this could be for you. It seems to be also like in more of duochromes or something like this. Again, for me though, it's not my favorite color scheme, so I'm out of that. And then let's come back to the drugstore. Essence is also releasing a winter limited edition, and this is the Merry Xmas My Dear limited edition. And I didn't see like an autumn or fall palette or collection from them, so I'm a little bit like, okay, we skip to like winter right away, why not? They have like a highlighter, they have an eyeshadow stick, they do have nail topper, the glitter bomb, which I do own from a limited edition a few years ago. I feel like lashes, they do have a blush that is like, I feel like I saw this in some of the posts, exactly the same like the one from Sheglam, so same packaging and all. And then we do have a lip balm, which is in deer shape, and that one is maybe one I would buy. The rest I won't. Like the highlighter seemed to be really too dark. Again, the lippy product I had was not good. The eyeshadow stick, nah. The glitter topper, again, not the nails for that. There were stickers as well. I like the lashes, and then we do have just one shade for the liquid blush. I mean, yes, it is a limited edition, I get that, but I wish that there would be like, if that would be a more orangey or neutral nude, like a brownie nude, I would go for that. I would have picked it up, but that's not the case. So I would maybe go with the lip balm because it has a cute packaging. Listen, I am simple as this. It has a cute packaging, and I'm like, listen, that's cute. So all the other things will be a skip. Then one I definitely did a double take. These are the new liquid eyeshadows by E.L.F. Cosmetics, and these are duochromes. 3 new shades. It's a gel-based formula. They're $8 each. We do have, I don't know, this is not the post I have, where I feel like these duochromes are looking really, really cute. This is not the post where it says where the pink, like the shift is, but there is a deeper one. There are 2 lighter ones, which they're cute. Do I need them? No. Do I use liquid eyeshadows often? Hell no. Do I want them? Yes, I do. Also, let's come to Revlon. Revlon is releasing like a ton of new products, like a ton of new products. Let me see. There is the Limitless Matte Liquid Lipsticks in a ton of shades. You see it at the upper right corner. They look stunning, by the way. I do think though the liquid lipstick trend is like fading, but I mean, if you like that, they do look pretty. We have the Revlon Illuminance Tinted Serum SPF 15 Serum Foundation. It looks really pretty though. Like, it seemed to be quite sheer, to be honest. And it just has like 16 colors, which is not enough, but I mean, that could be working. Then we do have the Illuminance Gel Serum Blushes in 4 shades. There is an orangey shade, which is the only shade I would pick. The others are like a purple, a pink, and then a mauve, which none of them are my favorites. So I would go with definitely the orangey one or the coral one. And then we do have also liquid glide eye pencils. Again, really cute. The colors do look pretty. There are some also not quite neutral shades. There are deeper ones, like a deep blue, a deep green, and then a deep pink, which can be, of course, really nice. Which though, of course, we are in winter. I wish, like, listen, I would wish for more colorful like things, but of course we have winter, so it's a little bit more subtle, a little bit more muted. I get that. And then we do have the Brow Fantasy with Clear Shaping Gel, which is again a brow product, a brow pencil, and then we do have a clear gel at the end. Again, 4 colors here on that part as well. I have to say I don't hate these releases. I definitely would have picked up the blush and maybe 1 or 2 liquid lipsticks, just because I do think the colors and the packaging is cute. Listen, the gel liners, I do own that colors, and again, the brow pencil, it's not my favorite product to work with. So in general, again, a few of them are definitely pros. I would pick them up, and a few of them are skips. Okay, for the next release, I can't be responsible because I bought things. This is the Care Bears and Sheglam collection. And I had to. Listen, Care Bears, I grew up with Care Bears and I just love them. They are so cute. I love the colors. I mean, they're bright. They're fun. I love that. And I bought 2 of the 3 blushes. Not the pink though. Listen, not that. They are fuzzy. They have fluff. I could not. All of this has fluff. There are 3 eyeliners as well, which again are fluffy. I didn't pick up any of these. But there's a mirror as well, which I didn't see separately on the side when I ordered. Otherwise, I would have ordered that. It's a fluffy mirror. It's probably like small, like the mirror part, it's probably really, really small. But yes, I didn't pick up the like the palette because these colors, I mean, are not bad, but it's not like wowing me, so I didn't pick that up. Again, I didn't pick up the liners. They are fluffy. I didn't pick up the like puff with the highlighter because I find that stupid. But I picked up the lip products as well. There is a pouch. Again, I bought it for the pouch. Listen, I know I can't be trusted with these things. I on the one. Listen, I'm so laughing about myself. On the one hand, I talked about, like I said, the Dior thing. Oh, it's so sophisticated. I would feel like a grown woman. And on the other side, I bought the Care Bear things, which are fluffy. There are 2 liquid lipsticks and 1 lip gloss, and I think one of the lipsticks, because they're quite similar in color, like there's like a little bit of a cool tone, a little bit of a warm tone. I will keep the warm tone, but I will definitely put the cooler tone in a giveaway. If you don't know, if I hit 1,000 followers here on YouTube, I definitely will have an internationally giveaway with a few products and a few more. So if you want to like be part of that, subscribe. It's free and I would love to see you. But I think I will give the more warm tone shade, no, the more cool tone shade, which is Love a Lot. I probably will give that or put that in the giveaway. Maybe also one of the blushes I bought, again, the 2 shades, which is Tickle Pink and Thrill Seeker. Thrill Seeker is the orangey shade and Tickle Pink is the more terracotta shade. I bought 2 of them. Maybe if I won't try them, I will put one of them away. But again, I'm not sure about that. So you have to deal with that. Also bought a few other things from Sheglam when I was on that. You will see probably a video talking about other things from them. But yeah. Listen, this is nostalgia I absolutely love, and yes, I bought a few of the products. Not all of them, again, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I would do it again every single time. We also have a new eyeshadow palette by Lunar Beauty, which is Mania MUA's brand, and this is the Siren Sunset palette. This is a full-on cool tone palette. He said that in a video. I saw a little bit of a clip from that. It's a full-on cool tone palette. If you love cool tones, this could be a thing. I'm not loving cool tones, so this is a skip for me. But I do enjoy, like, listen, it's nice. It's a colorful as well as neutral palette, which, you know, I absolutely love. I want to have the like option to play with neutrals as well as like colors normally, and there are some blues here, teals, pinky purples. It's not like it's a full-on colorful with 3 shades of neutral, but I do think this is a really nice color story, to be honest. Again, I won't buy it because I'm not the biggest fan of cool tones. I do have selected cool tones in my collection, but other than this, I'm all like about the more warmer tones, even though I do wear cool tone look today. But again, it's a recreation of Angelica's look from 2018, so that's my reasoning behind that. But yes, I do think it's a nice palette. I do think the artwork is pretty. I do think the palette itself is pretty. Will I buy it? No. Let's stop or end this video with the one I think you all are the most excited about, maybe, and this is the Midi Xenon palette by Natasha Denona, and this is a black, white, pinky, bluey palette. Listen, I didn't buy the Xenon palette, the mini one, because I am not using colors like that a lot or often. I don't even like deepen up my outer corners with black most of the time. I have, in most of the palettes, I use a deeper shade. If I don't have a deeper shade, I will go without. I don't need to, you know what I mean? I do enjoy a really light shade as well, but again, if I don't have that, I will use just my highlighter or something like this. I don't think that this color story, first of all, it's like grays, a lot of grays, black, white, and then we do have a little bit of a pinky and bluish shimmer, which I would love to see like this palette, but just with the blue and the pink, and maybe, you know what I mean, not the whole thing. I bought, by the way, the mini Duochrome, and it still isn't here. I bought it on release date the 6th of October, and it is still not here. It is now in Germany, now, like yesterday or so. Yesterday it came to Germany. It was like, listen, I can't recommend you buy this. If you're from Europe, you buy this from Natasha Denona website. You will wait till it's already released here. I just bought it because I thought, you know, if I buy it now, then, you know, they said that the collection will just drop in Germany at the end of the next week or something in Germany. It did not. It was like 2 weeks in, it dropped in Germany, and I was like, great. Can't recommend the website if you're not from somewhere else. Like, listen, if you're from the US, maybe that is faster. It's not for European or German people. Don't buy from Natasha Denona website. I'm so sorry to say that. I wish it would be better. It's not. But on the other hand, again, for me, I'm not wearing a lot of grays. I'm not cool toned. You got the gist. So for me, that is a skip. Also, it's like a little bit, it's deeper than the, like, I feel like I own the cool tones I wanted to own with the Glam palette. I do own that. Yes, is that going like really, really deep? No. But I also wasn't buying the Glam palette because of that. So because of that reason, I don't think I need this palette, because I do have cool tones in my collection. So for me, this is a skip. Tell me how you feel about this one. These were all the new makeup releases for this week. I hope you enjoyed that video. As you saw, there are a lot of cool tone palettes. Some I bought, which I mean, you can't blame me, can you? For the sweet carpet. Well, listen, tell me everything you want to own for this week down in the comments. Tell me also your opinion on the Xenon palette by Natasha Denona. I would really love to hear that. If you want to see any of these in action on my channel, leave it down in the comments. Even though maybe I'm not like drawn to it immediately, maybe if you tell me that I need to try it, I will. So again, leave it down in the comments, and I would love to show it to you, review it for you on my channel. I would really, really love to hear from you if you want to see any of these, or if you own any of these, if you bought any of these. You know what this is. Leave it in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Also, subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. I upload normally, not this week though, I'm sorry for that, but I upload normally 3 times a week, and it is free. I have fun with colorful looks and all the good things. And next week, listen guys, next week will be on Tuesday, the video from Oudens Eye and the Halloween collection with 6 looks. 6, and it's 6 looks, and that's why this week we're not as like a third video online, because I just couldn't. But again, next week this will be the beginning of the week where I upload the video where I make a video about these 2 palettes, and 6 videos if you want to see that, and you won't if you don't want to like skip it, then subscribe to the channel. I upload again normally 3 times a week, and I would really appreciate if you join our small little YouTube family. And without further ado, I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.